Hi, and welcome to my first vegetable garden. Today we're going to talk about what we do with all of our containers at the end of the season. And by the way, this is the Rusted Garden Red, and it is going to be available once again on Monday. Just use the code TheRustedGarden. Visit our friends at greenstalkgardens.com and they'll be able to hook you up. Limited supply, so make sure you order them early. As you can see here, I have put these beds to rest. They're 150-gallon containers. They're just too big to take all the soil out, so Gary's got a couple of videos on how to amend the beds when you put them to rest. Today we're going to really focus on what we do with the containers so you can use that soil again next year. As you can see, I've already got a pretty good start on this whole project. Today I'm going to be using some mulched leaves. This straw here is brand new. I don't expect it to break down. It hasn't had a chance to break down, but I'm going to be using this on the very top just to keep in some moisture, and that'll be at the very top of the pile. I've already made several trips back and forth. These are the pots that I have left between my root pouches. These wooden ones were out in front of the house, a little bit nicer to have our flowers in. But as you can see, we've gone through a lot, we've emptied a lot. Got a tarp right down on the bottom, and then I just continue to do layers. You can start to see what has happened with these layers here. They were covered with alfalfa pellets. The pellets have already started to break down. You can see what is going on with those, and they'll continue to break down over time. After you get one row started, simply just dump the dirt out, spread it in the pile. I'm going to finish dumping these out, and we'll show you what we do to amend everything. Okay, once you have everything dumped out of your containers, you really want to just take whatever organic granular fertilizer you can find that is on sale, and really put a nice little chunk in here. There's going to be enough time over the next several months for this to break down. So again, make sure you spread this nice and liberal. You'll have plenty of time to break down, and the plant will be better for it next year. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to cover this in alfalfa pellets, and we will water those in really well so it gives them a head start on breaking down. Okay, once you have your alfalfa pellets laid down, just want to give it a really liberal watering. These pellets will break down over time, give you some great nutrients in your soil. A lot of people wonder if this feeds the rabbits, deer, those type of things. We really haven't had any issues with that. This water is going to make them break down pretty quickly. Plus we're going to be covering this with a layer of leaves as well. Next thing that we're going to do, these are freshly mulched leaves. There will be enough time between now and when I uncover this for my spring planting for these to start breaking down. Again, this will help hold in some of the moisture, help the alfalfa pellets start to break down. We'll just finish covering this up, and we'll show you how we finish it off. I'm going to wet these down one more time. Just helps give some moisture retention in here. I use a tarp on the bottom so I can recover as much of the soil as I can the next season. I've been doing this for a few years and I've had some really good luck with it. You can do it right on the ground if you want to, but you're going to end up leaving a lot of really high quality soil. Okay, so you want to make sure you're using straw, not necessarily hay. Hay's got more seeds in it, but much better results with using the straw, so you're not getting any sprouting grass or anything in like that when you uncover it. I got this at Tractor Supply when I picked up my alfalfa pellets. It was a matter of convenience. You can pick up straw at a local farm, help support those guys. and it is a lot less expensive per bale. You can probably get a bale for $5 or $6. Alright, I'm just going to cover this and then get it watered in and covered up, and we'll be good to go for the winter. As you can see, we got the hay evenly spread across the pile. I do cover mine. The reason I cover mine is I try to eliminate some of the soil getting washed away. It just kind of helps keep everything in one place. It'll keep the straw from blowing away as well. I don't cover it tight, I cover it loose. There's plenty of room for worms to get through and do their thing. There's some holes in the bottom of the old tarp that I have as well, so some worms can get up and through the bottom. So we'll get plenty of life getting into the pile even though it's covered up. Again, everything is covered up. You're going to be good to go now for the winter. You're going to have plenty of soil left to throw into your containers when you're done. One other thing that I just want to show you real quick, what I love about the fabric pots is that these guys here are all going to store right inside of each other. I go ahead and I hang all of the pouches in my shed. There's just a wooden beam that goes across. I fill that through the handles. All of these bags are stuffed with 5 and 10 and 20 gallon root pouches. It's awesome. It keeps the mice away from everything. They dry out so well and they're ready to go for next season. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching my first vegetable garden.